Okay, in my last video I showed you two ways to convert between decimal degrees and degrees, angles in degrees, minutes, and seconds, and vice versa. In this video I'm going to show you how to convert from, say, degrees to radians, and then from radians to degrees. So again, I'm going to show you two ways. We'll do it manually and then using the calculator. So let's first note that pi, and this is the unit here, is pi radians. I left out radian, but that's pi radians is equal to 180 degrees. That's just basic trig. Using this first equation, dividing through by 180, I come up with 1 is equal to pi over 180 degrees. Okay, now dividing the first equation again by pi, I get the same thing. 1 now is equal to 180 degrees over pi. So basically you can convert from one unit to the other basically by multiplying by a factor of pi over 180 or 180 over pi. So let's look at the first one. This one says convert to radian measure. So I have 27.257 degrees and I want that in terms of radians. So what I'm going to do, since I want degrees, then I'm going to multiply by, or since I want radians I should say, I'm going to multiply by pi over 180. So remember, this is read pi radians over 180 degrees. So the degrees are on top over here and the first term on the bottom over here. So those are going to cancel out. So the answer is going to come out in radians. So basically then I just have 27.257 times pi. You can use the pi in your calculator or approximate it to 3.14. Divide by 180. And you get 0.4757, and that's radian. Now if I leave the radian out, that's understood. When you're working with angles, if you don't have the degree on the number, it's understood to be in radian. Okay, so that's the way we do that one. Now let's go back the other way. Let's say we want to convert to degree measure. So now we have 0.4757, and that's radian. And again, I could leave the radian out, but I'll go ahead and leave it on there. So in this case, I'm going to multiply by 180 over pi. So keep in mind that this pi down here has radians attached to it, and then over here this is radians here, next to this 0.4757. The radians cancel out, so that's why the answer is going to come in degrees, come out in 2 degrees. So 0.47 times 57. 0.4757 rather times 180 over pi, you get 27.256 degrees. Okay, a little bit of error over here is 27.257, but again, because we rounded off, that's the error that happens. Okay, so that's close enough. Now let's do it. Let's do the same thing now on the first one. I'm going to do it in the calculator. So I want radians. So I want to check that my calculator is in radian mode here. And it is. It's in radian mode. So then I'm just going to type in 27.257. And I want to put the degree there. So go to second and then apps with accessing the angle menu. Number 1 is degrees, so just hit enter. Okay, so that's 27.257 degrees, and so I have the calculator set to radians. If you hit enter, it'll convert that into radians. So hit enter, and I get 0.4757, and that's rounded out to 4 places, and that's radian. Okay, that's how easy it is to do it in the calculator. Okay. The next one, convert to degree. So in this one, then I want the calculator set to degrees. So go over here, go over to degrees, hit enter, and then I'm going to type in 0.4757, and then I want to tell the calculator that this is understood. This is going to be radian. So go to second, angle, and this little r here represents number 3, that's radian, so I hit 3 here. Okay, so this is in radian, and so I have the calculator set to degrees. If I hit enter, it gives me the answer in degrees. So this would be 27.256 if you round up to 3 places. And again, there's a little bit of error because of the rounding off, okay, from the 27.257. Okay, so that's how you can convert from radian to degrees or degrees to radian. Do it manually or using the calculator. So if you want to see more of these videos, please post any suggestions you might have, and if these are helping you, please subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you in the next video.